I totally forget the low pressure pump, the rail, and the intake manifold. Intake manifold is not here yet. I don't know if it's gonna arrive, we're gonna see about that. Fuel rail, forget about the fuel rail. I'm gonna install it straightforward, just only I have to change a couple of fittings. Then, regarding the low pressure pump. The low pressure pump, since I have external fuel regulator, no need the original fuel regulator that has inside. Since I have external fuel filter, no need to have internal fuel filter. You need only the primary filter of the pump, this one, alright? Now, like I said, it's for the owner, alright? It's very simple in this case. You have the fitting, you're gonna put it here, the fitting, I have the pipes, and it's gonna be connected here, straightforward, not a big deal, alright? Just for the owner, that's the new pump that he brought me, and this is the old pump. You can see the primary filter, and you can see from the color of the pump how it looks like. But this is much more fresh, looks new. This looks older. Same thing with the electrical connector. Alright, you understand that this is the new one and that's the old one. Sorry about that. Fuel level sensor. On the fuel level sensor, I'm always testing it. I'm testing to see before I close everything. I make full up, full down in the middle to see that on the cage it's showing up and down, or you can put it in the diagnostic if it has a delay. And that's the old parts. Alright, here I have a fuel pump controller for a brushless pump. What was the idea at the beginning? I fixed this cover here, but this is exactly the same like this one. Alright, and I fixed also these two forks, that this it's supposed to be, if I had a milling machine here, if I still had a milling machine here, because I don't have it anymore, the plan was to copy exactly the same like the hat as it is the original one, placed like that, thread it inside, okay, and then you're gonna have two forks on the same with the same degrees as this on the original one. Alright, same distance, or similar at least. The plan was to put inside of the tank two pumps side by side. It might be like this, might be like this, it depends the space that has inside, with obviously one level sensor. This one, when you're gonna come the fork, you're gonna have a double spring, one for each pump, and then you're gonna be also one bridge to secure the housing, the basket, to don't spin. You're gonna be one bracket, let us say, from this side, and one that's gonna come here. It might end up to be more close, more near to each other, the forks. It depends the space. This never happened because I don't have a milling machine to finalize this. If I send it to somebody else outside and then it comes back again in, it might not be right, so I might need to correct it. I might need to put the welders, let us say, to weld again if I drill it in a wrong position, on the same degrees as this one, and I might need to do that again. So you see that it takes time, and I don't have this time. I don't even have the time now that I make this video, but fuck it. So the plan was to put two pumps inside, this one that goes to the Venturi valve from the other side of the tank, to have a T, to have a Y, to push both pumps, so to work the valve and dump fuel in both baskets to be full, and to activate, let us say, the pump, or to be on duty, to throw it on the CAN bus and be on both of them on duty, or to be separate, one to trigger it with a boost, alright, to have double supply. This is gonna be one nice solution. The most problem was how to come out of the tank to seal it properly, and I feel better to have this kind of thickness to be able to thread it and pass out, alright, than to have to make it on this plastic piece that you might have a leak. Alright, that was the idea, but because of the time and because of not having a milling machine, we burned this idea and I stopped there. So now, like I said, need to put together this pump, need to install it to put it properly where it's supposed to be. This is the ground here. I just put it together because I have to put a small bolt with a nut to torque it down. You have to put the ground from this side to this side for the pump. Alright, this is going to the filter, but in this case we don't have a filter. Alright, it goes there. There will not gonna be any problem because instead of being here the filter is outside now. It's after the pumps. Obviously, the fuel filter, you're putting it after the fuel pumps, not before. Before you have the primary filter to don't suck any big particle the pump inside. This valve down here is gonna work as it's supposed to work with the membrane. You're gonna have a suction, so that means you're gonna have fuel that's entering through this membrane, and you're gonna have fuel entering through this port here that's raising here up and it's overflowing inside. This is from the other side of the fuel tank. So I hope that I make myself clear. On the previous setup it's working fine. There is no problem as far as I know. They don't have any problem with the fuel system. That's what I'm gonna do on this one. That's it. Over and out. Let me move on. Just put on the video. I have to go to wash the basket because it's a little bit dirty inside. It didn't run that much, but I don't want to put it inside like that. I don't want to contaminate the fuel tank. Same thing here with the hat. Okay. This is supposed to be the new one, but this has been drilled. This has been drilled to pass out the cables and the pipe and the fuel line. This one's the old one, but again, it does have any problem. It does have a burnt terminals. I don't see any problem. It's not been burnt. It's not that old, let us say. Yeah. Date. I cannot see the date. Yeah. That's the plan. Alright, over and out. Thank you very much. I cover also for the low pressure pump. Yeah, the rail straightforward. I have done this on the previous one. I don't remember if I make a video for the previous one, but yeah. And the intake manifold, I don't have it. Whenever it arrives, that's a different story. Thank you.